Do you miss Gypsy? That was... Guys, I invested a lot in that relationship. I'm just being honest. I invested a lot in that relationship. I invested 4 years of my life to that relationship. I cared deeply.
I've been so frustrated with why Ryan doesn't grow a pair and actually say the things that he needs to say in regards to Gypsy after everything she has done with him. Like, my mind is really blown on how this man could be so admirable, and it's not admirability. It looks like he is weak and not sticking up for himself, to me. I couldn't understand for the life of me why, when this woman made him look like an abuser on national TV, she got pregnant with somebody that she was cheating on him with, all of these things that she has done to him, right? Why does he think that it is admirable to respect her when she didn't respect him? And the only thing that I can think of is, because she allegedly still talks to him whenever her and Ken are fighting.
You ever get the feeling that someone's carefully crafted house of lies is starting to crumble? That's exactly what's happening in Gypsy Rose Blanchard's camp right now. The cracks are showing, the manipulation is unraveling, and it's all starting to catch up, not just with Gypsy, but with the people closest to her. Her ex-husband Ryan Anderson, he's caught in the middle of it all, unknowingly spilling secrets about her chaotic life with Ken, the baby, and the growing storm of drama around her. And the timing couldn't be worse. With their divorce date looming just weeks away, Ryan is still trying to make sense of the manipulation, while Gypsy, well, let's just say she's not done with him yet. Here's the thing, Gypsy's carefully controlled narrative is falling apart. Her relationship with Ken seems to be in shambles, and Ryan hinted more than once there is trouble in paradise. But instead of facing the fallout, Gypsy seems to be doubling back, using her old tricks to pull Ryan back into her web. And Ryan? You can hear it in his voice, see it in the way he avoids giving straight answers, and feel it in the way he talks about their past. He's confused, caught between lingering loyalty and the reality of who Gypsy truly is. But let's not forget, Ryan isn't the only one seeing the cracks. People are watching, and they're starting to notice that's really going on. From Gypsy's manipulative Oscar video to the rumors of her split with Ken, and the signs are all there. And in this video, we're just going to connect the dots. We're going to expose the lies, the manipulation, and the chaos that's been building in Gypsy's camp. So buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into a drama that's equal parts crime and chaos. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's not beat around the bush. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has always known how to twist a situation in her favor. And Ryan's life gave us plenty of proof that even now, her influence over him remains strong. Take this for instance. Ryan revealed that he never wanted their divorce. Her family swept her up and they never got to see her again. He said, painting a picture of a man blindsided by a partner and her controlling family.
Do you miss Gypsy? That was... Guys, I invested a lot in that relationship. I'm just being honest. I invested a lot in that relationship. I invested 4 years of my life to that relationship. I cared deeply.
But here's where it gets even telling. Gypsy's parting words to him were, I love you and I always have.
The last thing they say is, I love you. I hope you know that. I still love you. I've always loved you. And they say that to your face, and then you never see them again. That's what happened.
On the surface, it sounds like a bittersweet goodbye. But when you dig deeper, it becomes clear. This was a classic manipulation tactic. By leaving him with an emotional breadcrumb, Gypsy ensured that Ryan would carry the weight of unresolved feelings long after she walked away. And here's the thing about manipulation. It doesn't just stop when the relationship ends. Gypsy's infamous Oscar video is a prime example. In the clip, she pleaded for someone to take her back. The ambiguity of this message, whether it was directed at Ryan, Ken, or someone else entirely, wasn't accidental. Gypsy thrives on creating uncertainty, keeping people guessing, and more importantly, keeping them tied to her emotionally. Ryan's response to the video was just revealing. Instead of shutting down the speculation, he conducted a poll during his live, asking viewers if they thought the video was about him.
Who is Oscar? The Oscar video. The Oscar video. Oh, God. Was that even to me? Like, was that even to me? Let's do a poll. The Oscar video, was that to me? Red, yes. Blue, no. We'll let y'all decide. What y'all think?
That hesitation, that coy avoidance of the definitive answer, it speaks volumes. Ryan's own confusion and lingering feelings suggest that Gypsy still holds some level of control over him, even from a distance. Let's not forget that Gypsy's manipulation isn't just about emotional breadcrumbs. It's also about public perception. Realizing that the video wasn't just a cry for help, it was a calculated move to insert herself back into the narrative. And Ryan, knowingly or unknowingly, became part of that strategy by entertaining the idea that it was directed at him. It's a classic Gypsy move. Keep everyone guessing while maintaining a stable grip on the people who've been in her orbit. The takeaway, Gypsy doesn't find ways to manipulate. She creates them. And whether it's through ambiguous videos, emotional confessions, or her ability to stay just enough in Ryan's head, it's clear that her tactics haven't changed one bit.
I've been so frustrated with why Ryan doesn't grow a pair and actually say the things that he needs to say in regards to Gypsy after everything she has done with him. Like, my mind is really blown on how this man could be so admirable, and it's not admirability. It looks like he is weak and not sticking up for himself to me. I couldn't understand for the life of me why when this woman made him look like an abuser on national TV, she got pregnant with somebody that she was cheating on him with, all of these things that she has done to him, right? Why does he think that it is admirable to respect her when she didn't respect him? And the only thing that I can think of is because she allegedly still talks to him whenever her and Ken are fighting.
Now, let's shift the gears and talk about the baby. Arguably the most explosive element of this entire saga. Ryan's life gave us a glimpse into what's really going on behind the scenes, and it's far from the rosy picture Gypsy's camp might want us to believe. For starters, Ryan didn't miss words when he brought up the rumors about Ken potentially abandoning Gypsy during her pregnancy. If Ken left her while she was pregnant, that's another ass whooping he deserves.
Guys, I don't think they did, honestly. I don't think they did. And I have my reasons behind that. But I will say this, all right? The dude come in between my marriage, all right? He already deserves an ass whooping for that. Okay. And if he did leave Gypsy while she's pregnant, that's another ass whooping that he really deserves. So you better hope I don't see him if that's true. I'm not threatening you or anything, but if that's legit, dude, you're a punk.
He said, but the frustration wasn't just about Ken. It was about the chaos Gypsy continues to create and the consequences of her impulsive decisions. Think about it, a baby should bring stability, love and growth into a family. But in this case, it's adding another layer to an already volatile situation. Ryan's comments hint at cracks in Gypsy and Ken's relationship. And while he didn't outright confirm the rumors of their split, his tone and choice of words made it clear that he believes something isn't right. And let's be honest, does anyone truly believe that a relationship as shaky as theirs can provide the foundation a child needs? But here's where the manipulation comes in. Gypsy's defenders, including her stepmother, Gypsy Blanchard, are using the baby as a shield. The baby is innocent, they say, as if that innocence somehow absolves Gypsy and Ken of the responsibilities they are falling to meet. Nobody's questioning the baby's innocence. That's not the issue here. The issue is whether Gypsy and Ken are even remotely prepared to handle the demands of parenthood. And based on what we've seen and heard, the answer doesn't inspire confidence. Ryan's life also revealed a deeper concern, the pattern. Gypsy's history is full of impulsive, emotionally driven decisions. From her involvement in her mother's murder to her whirlwind relationship with Ken, having a baby isn't just another milestone. It's a lifelong responsibility. And if Gypsy's track record is anything to go by, it's hard not to worry about the kind of environment this child will be brought into. Here's another layer to consider, the timing. Ryan's life took place just weeks before his divorce from Gypsy is set to be finalized. The emotional weight of knowing that the woman he once loved is not only having a child with someone else, but also embroiled in yet another chaotic situation clearly hit him hard. And yet, even in his frustration, Ryan still showed signs of concern for Gypsy.
All I can say, not saying I'm doing anything or nothing like that, but karma's a mother, man. But if I ever see you, that's 2 ass whoopings you deserve. If it's true. So I'm just being true with that. I'm just speaking from the heart. If that's true, man, I really care about that girl. So, whatever.
Further highlighting just how tangled this web really is. So what are we left with? A baby being used as a convenient distraction, a relationship on the verge of collapse, and a woman whose patterns of chaos seem impossible to break. Ryan didn't just spill the tea, he exposed the cracks in a narrative that Gypsy and her defenders are desperately trying to hold together. And the more we dig, the clearer it becomes. This isn't just a story about a baby. It's a story about the same old patterns of manipulation and impulsivity, now with even higher stakes. Ryan's TikTok live wasn't just a casual update. It was a crash course in how drama spills out in ways you don't expect. Case in point, the viral video of him slapping another woman's butt. Now, Ryan quickly brushed it off during his live, claiming the woman was just a friend that her husband was standing right there watching.
That same night, we were having fun at my apartment complex. Friends, we were watching football, friends were grilling and music was playing, and my friend danced on me. Okay. Jamie, how you doing, sweetie? A friend. It's kind of funny, I actually met her that day, but sometimes it just be that easy. I'm just playing. Anyway, so she started dancing on me. I met her husband. Her husband was right there. So watching the video, oh wow, I love that. Sabrina, thank you for the coral.
Sounds innocent enough, right? But here's the problem. The video went viral for a reason. And it wasn't just because of Ryan's actions. It was because of the baggage that comes with being attached to Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Ryan admitted that he didn't even realize what was happening at first, laughing about how he only noticed when he felt her grinding against him. But here's the kicker. Even if this incident was harmless on Ryan's part, it sparked a wave of speculation about his personal life. Was this just an innocent moment with a friend? Or was it another layer of chaos tied to Gypsy's lingering influence over his public persona? Because let's be real, everything Ryan does now is viewed through the lens of his messy history with Gypsy. And then there is his cheeky moment about Lifetime. Ryan asked his followers if they thought he should film for a new project, only to casually drop the bombshell that he had already done it. I filmed on Sunday, he admitted with a grin.
Not really, there's like 5K in here. And so Red won, but it's kind of funny, guys, because I actually already filmed. I filmed this weekend. So deuces to you on that if you voted blue.
This move wasn't just playful, it was telling. It showed how Ryan is navigating his new reality, balancing his need to engage with his audience while still carrying the weight of public scrutiny tied to his past with Gypsy. It also hints at his desire to shape his own narrative, separate from the chaos that she continues to create. The bigger takeaway here, Ryan might not be trying to expose Gypsy directly, but his every move, every comment, and every viral moment chips away at the facade she and her defenders are working so hard to maintain, whether he realizes it or not. Ryan's actions are revealing more about Gypsy's lingering impact than any direct accusation ever could. Now, let's get to the elephant in the room, Gypsy's relationship with Ken. Ryan didn't come right out and say that things were falling apart between them. He didn't have to. The hints were there. And if we're paying attention, the picture he painted wasn't exactly a happy one. Ryan mentioned the rumors of Gypsy and Ken's breakup, even conducting a poll to see if his audience believed they were true. Do you think they're really split? Red, yes. Blue, no.
All I do on this, because come on, Whatever. So, do you think they really split? Red, yes. Blue, no. Here's that poll. I planned on doing that, but that's the only poll y'all get about that. Do you think it's actually true? Oh, I like that gift. Thank you, Steffi. I am a rock star.
Clearly intrigued by the speculation, and while he claimed he didn't think the rumors were true, his tone told a different story, one filled with doubt and, dare we say, a bit of satisfaction. But the most revealing moment came when Ryan addressed Ken directly. That dude came between my marriage, and if he left her while she's pregnant, karma's coming for him.
I don't think they did. And I have my reasons behind that. But I will say this, all right? The dude come in between my marriage, all right? He already deserves an ass whooping for that. Okay. And if he did leave Gypsy while she's pregnant, that's another ass whooping that he really deserves. So you better hope I don't see him if that's true. I'm not threatening you or anything, but if that's legit, dude, you're a punk. Like, legit punk.
This wasn't just anger at Ken. It was a window into the instability of Gypsy's relationship with him. If things were truly solid between them, Ryan would even feel the need to make such a pointed comment? Probably not. Here's the real question. Why is Gypsy's relationship with Ken unstable? Ryan's life gave us all the breadcrumbs we need to connect the dots. Gypsy's history of impulsive decisions and emotional manipulation didn't stop when she left Ryan. If anything, it seems to have carried over into her new relationship. The rushed nature of her relationship with Ken, combined with the added pressure of a pregnancy, is a recipe for disaster. And Ryan's life made it clear that he sees the writing on the wall, even if he didn't say it outright. This isn't just about one relationship or one video. It's about a lifetime of patterns that continue to hurt everyone in her orbit. And until those patterns are addressed, the chaos won't stop. For Ryan, for Ken, and now for the innocent child caught in the middle, the stakes could be higher. So where does this leave us? Is Gypsy Rose truly the independent, changed woman her defenders claim she is? Or is she still the same person who manipulates, deflects, and leaves chaos in her wake? Let us know what you think in the comments, because this story is far from over. Trust me, there is more to uncover in this tangled web of manipulation, heartbreak, and unresolved drama.